Hello, everyone. Hey, Barracuda. Hey, Sears. Hey, Sophailot. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Ghost. Hey, Echo. Hey, Nathan. I thought I'd try and jump on a bit early today because, I know it's a bit late for a lot of people when I tend to jump on these streams, so I thought I'd jump on a little bit earlier. Hello. Hey, guys. So, yeah, I don't do these cam streams very often, and today I can. Today I can. How's everyone doing? Is everyone good? This time I have the music in my ear, and these songs you're hearing are they're all like unreleased songs that I've never finished or never got to the end of doing, and some of them are just alternative versions of the actual releases. I needed something to do with them, so they're part of my streams now. And the more I listen to some of these, I'm like, why didn't I finish these songs? I love stuff like this. Thanks, Barracuda. So I thought I'd jump on for a bit because, there's a lot of the times where a lot of you from YouTube, a lot of you from the different platforms don't really catch the streams because you might not know I'm doing it. And in the evenings, I tend to do gaming streams, but this is sort of just the opportunity for those who miss those, late night streams to actually ask me the questions they want to ask me what they want to know. So here I am. This, if you listen to this, listen to this. This is like how Masks started. It was originally like this. I love it. So I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on with me. I'm hoping to finish the rest of the chapter for Spinning Daisies and, sort of get the messages out for that, because okay, that mic was moving. I'm hoping to get the messages done for the chapter 11 soon, and then that'll be out as an audiobook as well. So that's my kind of next thing I've got to work on. And there is another artist who I've been talking to recently. I won't say who it is. I'm not going to announce it yet. But there is another artist who I will be doing a song with next. Hopefully, the process goes well and we get that one out. Will I release these songs later? Do you know, I've had this idea to actually just release this entire backing track to anyone who wants it, because I don't think I will ever release these songs myself, but I want to help other people who want to stream, and it'd be pretty cool to give them something that, they're not going to have any issues with it. They're going to have no issues using these songs because I own the copyright. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to release them. But it gives them a backing track for their own streams, or for their videos, or for their content, or for whatever they want to use. So I have been thinking of releasing this whole, it's like almost 2 hours long. It's this kind of bit that I love. I love this. No, Barracuda. I don't think I would release them. So I don't think I'm personally going to do it myself. If it helps others, I think I might just. It'll be in the Discord because I don't want to blast it everywhere. But I might drop it onto the Discord so that others who want to stream, others who want to create content, haven't got to worry about, you know, the backing tracks or the music that they're using. I don't know if you guys can see this, but my mic is white and black, and I feel like this is a theme for a lot of this. My whole colour scheme is white and black, but my mic is white and black as well. I picked it because of this. Becca, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing okay. Barracuda, I'll tell you what, if you are in the Discord, I can drop me a DM, I will send you the Annie Are You OK instrumental. But just like give me a heads up of what you want to use it for, because it will flag up to me that someone's using the song, so I can just ignore that flag effectively. But if you drop me a DM, I'll get the instrumental over to you. But yeah, this backing track, I'm probably going to release it. I'm still adding songs to it, so I don't want to release it unfinished. I want to try and get it to, you know, the 3-hour mark. But I have my fan. I don't think I've done one of these without this fan on yet because it's so hot. Awesome. Thanks, Liam. I appreciate it. Is this your first time here, Liam? Have you been on any of the streams before, or is this the first one you've been on? Hey, Fatima. Stream today, Echo. I'm just for now. I'm just going to talk to you guys. I feel like I don't do enough. But then later on, I will be jumping. I don't know. Maybe rematch. Maybe alters. I was playing the alters last night, and oh my god, the game. I had to stop because I was like, I don't want people to miss what's about to happen. It's getting good. The alters was about a sort of multiverse version of yourself being brought to life to help you on this ship that you're effectively trapped on and you need to escape the planet. But it's really good. It's really good. That's what I'll be streaming later. Ghost, I would love some cold. I would love some cold. And that's fine, Liam. You made it. Yeah, there's a lot of people on YouTube who haven't realised that I'm streaming. Hey Realm, hello. So where's everyone from? I know where some of you are from because I recognise your names, but I always like to know where people are from because I'm trying to figure out when the best time to stream actually is going to be. Because obviously we are all so different in time zones that me being on at the right time for everybody else it's awkward. It's very awkward. So I'm trying to figure out when the best time is going to be to jump on these streams with you lot. 7:55. Wow. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna write this down because I need to know. Okay, so we've got USA, Canada, India, Australia, UK. Alright, let me write this down. So UK, India, Canada, Australia, USA. Man, we are big different. We have a big difference in our time zones. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me. To give you an idea, maybe this is the time I do it because it's not. I'm looking at your times. It's not too late for a lot of you. Netherlands. Yeah, maybe this is the thing. If I do this any later on in the day, people like Ghost, it's going to be pretty late for you. If I do it any earlier, lol Hanon, it's 9:56 for you. So if I do it any earlier, like for you US people and Canada, it's going to be super early. You don't make this easy. I was listening to this backing track all last night because some of it I really like it. Yeah, no, that's fine, Eka. That's cool, man. It'd probably be the cam streams will probably be happening off earlier, whereas the ones where I'm not on cam, I'll probably jump on later for those. Awesome. Maybe this is it. Maybe we do 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock for me. Maybe we do 4 o'clock for me, and it just works a little bit better for everyone else. Yeah, that's fine, Barracuda. When I am off the stream, I will jump on my phone and have a look at the Discord. You'll have to give me a little bit of time just to actually make the instrumental version for it. Cup of morning coffee. So I've always wondered. I know you guys know what I do because you follow what I do. Thank you for following what I do. What does everyone else here do? And is anyone here into like making music? Anyone here streaming? Maybe want some advice? Oh, this fan. Rome, I never asked you this, by the way. Do you get free maple syrup? Because I always feel like if you work in the factory, surely you're gonna get free maple syrup, right? And Sears, what's stopping you from publishing a book? Same to you, Fatima. What's stopping you? Just a discount. Oh, that's cheap of them. You'd think if you worked in a maple syrup factory, you'd get an endless supply of maple syrup, right? Surely. Well, Sears, when you finished it, I'd like to read it. And Blood Knight, best of luck with your YouTube, man. I'm no like content guru or anything. I can just say. So I'll give you one little tip for YouTube, Blood Knight. I don't have the fanciest equipment. Okay, I'm like most of my stuff is from. It's gonna sound awful. Most of it's from like TikTok Shop, like my lights, my mic stands, the mount right now holding that phone. A lot of it, I'm not high. Like I don't have that high end studio gear. Music wise, yeah, the music stuff's great because I've kind of invested in that. But if you're thinking of filming content and you think you need a camera and stuff like that, you don't need it. I use my phone for everything. It's my phone right now. What did everyone else say? Game design and 3D modeling, eh? Echoes, I'll be honest, I haven't been gym in about a month. I feel like I need to go. I try and look after myself, like, you know, eat right, go to the gym, just to be, I don't know, just to be in like a better state of mind. Um, but I just don't have time. I don't have time. It's a long story. I just don't have time to do everything I need to be doing right now. But we try our best. My phone, it's pretty old now. I have a Samsung. It's a Samsung S22, so like it's pretty old. But I have no reason to buy a new phone. Like why? It works. Kathy, you you don't need a vocal coach to learn to sing. Okay, so uh, I I couldn't sing when I was younger. I mean, to be honest, I still sometimes think that my singing can be bad. And there is a certain pitch that I'm working on hitting, but it's hard. But you can pretty much learn it yourself. And yeah, YouTube is great. YouTube is awesome for it because there's so many videos, there's so many vocal coaching videos. Don't think you need to pay for a teacher. No, Fatima, I am a Samsung guy. I'm Android, okay? Android till I die. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, Barracuda. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. The gym's great. The gym's great. You feel good after. Um, I did go sort of 4 times a week for about 7, 8 months, and I go on and off. I go on and off to the gym. It's normally if I am writing. So if it's a song that I'm writing or something, I kind of almost lock in and I just don't do anything else. So like if I start writing a song, these streams might stop for a little bit, and it's not because I've just disappeared, it's because I'm so like I wake up and it's just what I do. I will just go and write that song. I used to be a midnight gym kind of guy, you know, going to the gym at midnight. It was really nice. I don't know if anyone here has ever done it at midnight. It was so calming. No one's there. Music's on. It's just you, and then like some of the lights in the gym turn off, and you kind of only your area is lit up. It's almost like being in a little movie. It was great. And yeah, Realm, I will. Yeah, guys, if I always feel like I have to say this, but if you because I know I don't post content a lot because I say it quite a bit that it takes a lot of time to make the content because I like every message you see on TikTok, all these chapter messages, every piece of content I make, that music in the background of those messages, it's pretty much a 1 minute song that I've wrote and produced to go with that one piece of content. And I know I'm making my workload way too high and it's crazy, but I like to do it. So when I disappear for a bit, it's not, I haven't disappeared, I am here. I'm just normally writing. And when I write, I sort of disappear into my own little bubble. Because when I write about certain subjects or talk about certain things, I have to sort of get into a certain mindset, and any distractions, anything, you know, any distractions from the outside world can pull me out of that mindset and that sort of place I want to be when I write it. So when I disappear, I haven't disappeared. I'm here. I am here. I'm seeing what you guys are saying. I look at what you comment and what you talk about, and you know the messages. Like even the Discord, if I've just vanished for ages, I am still here. I am so focused on what I'm writing, because it's almost like when you read a story, you kind of, like if you read a book, you sort of picture, you know, the scene, the people, the characters, the voices. You picture all of it in your head, and you're imagining the story. That's the principle of when I write songs or when I write content. I am almost imagining like it's playing out in my head. So any outside distractions can kind of mess with that a little bit. I guess it's kind of like meditation, yeah. Barracuda, the extended message, like the message bound mixes of my songs, some of the message versions, because it's always a minute at the start and it's always a minute at the end. Like I will always have that minute of start, minute at the end. They are the most intense writing process of the whole song. So like they are the most intensive part of my writing process. Because I only give myself a minute at the start to sort of portray that message and make sure it matches to what the song is about and it tells the meaning of the song. The same with the ending, and unless you guys want a 10-minute song, I have to try and condense it a little bit. But yeah, writing the message bound mixes, it can take me just as long as writing the original song. Yeah, Blood Night, exactly. That's right. When I start writing a song, I cannot stop writing the song, which is why, like, so a lot of these songs here that are playing in the background, they've all gone through this process. They've all had like a month solid put into them when I've made them, just for me to turn around at the end and think, not for me. It's the curse of being an artist. You will write so much, and I guess if you're writing stories, it happens, and it's normally the mindset change that throws me off. It's another thing that happens when I write a song. So sometimes if I'm writing a song, it will go through maybe 20-30 versions, and when I talked about how, you know, outside influences and whatnot can impact what I'm writing, it's almost quite, it's there in the songs. Like if you listen closely, you can sort of hear it. And the way I'll explain it is, I'll be writing a song in a certain tonality. Like it could be quite melancholic, it could be quite uplifting. And then I'll come back to it the next day, but something's happened to change my mood, so that when I come back to the writing process, I'm coming at it with a different mindset, and it changes the overall outcome of the song. If I wrote a song in one day, and then I wrote that same song in a month, all right, let's say I had a week to write a song and then a month to write the same song. Someone said write the exact same song. They would be so different depending on when I actually finish the song, because every time I come to the song with a different mindset, I will alter things. It might be the chord progressions, it might be the lyrics, it might be the overall sound of things. It's just whatever my mindset is at that point, and it changes a lot, influences the song. Ten-minute song. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will write a really, really long song. That's going to take me a while, but maybe that's what we do. Maybe I write maybe we do an hour, a whole hour, who knows? Look, now that you've said it, now that you've said this, now that you said that you guys are okay with longer songs, you're going to open up a whole new wormhole for me. Maybe there'll be a fourth version. Maybe we'll have the original, you know, the 3.5 minute version. We'll have the extended, the boundless mix. So The Boundless mix is effectively the more dancey version of the song. It's the more, because I like to make dance music. The Boundless mix is the more dance edit of the song. We'll have the message mix, and then maybe we'll have a new mix, like maybe the storyteller mix, which is the super long 10-minute version. You're taking more of my time. Or chapter edition, yeah, Ghost. There'll always be chapters. The chapter is sort of the culmination of all the messages, all the pages of the chapter, as well as the song. The song is the penultimate part of the chapter. It's the ending of the song. Then maybe I create chapter mix, which is just a much longer version of the song. Maybe. I already feel like I spend so long making the song that if I add another mix to it, it's just going to take longer. Sometimes I do the sort of mellowed down acoustic versions, like I did with Disconnect, where it had its own piano version of the song. If I think it's needed, I'll do it. A song about my story. Echo, my story is told in each of these chapters. I know in the Discord, I was thinking about this yesterday, because I was reading through people's stories in the Discord, and I was sat there thinking maybe I should tell my story, and then I realised that my story, it is told. I am telling my story, but I don't want to, there's still so much to say, but it will be portrayed in the form of these chapters. It's my way of expressing myself. To me, typing it up, it didn't work for me. Instead, writing these songs, writing these messages, that is my release, my expression, my therapy, you could say. Spinning Daisies stripped mix. Maybe I will do that. It would be good. So, if I was to make Spinning Daisies as a slowed down version, I have to be in the right mind to do it, because when the songs are slowed down, there is a bit more of an emotional connection and depth in the thought process behind the instrumentation that goes into it. So it depends on my mood. And yeah, Fatima, I like the piano version of Disconnect. I do. I love piano songs. I'm one of those people who, if when you go to airports or train stations or whatnot, and there's pianos in those places, I'm one of them who will sit on that piano for hours and hours. I love, not like actually sit on the piano, but play the piano. Maybe a whole piano album. No, I'm kidding. It will take a while. Barracuda, I think a song like that would be insanely long because of the countless number of limitations we put on ourselves. Piano version of Faith in Me. So you guys may have seen Kabuki Jules. He's done a few remixes for me. I know him. He's my friend. He's my personal friend. And I went to his house when we were going to film some content together. And I remember he played Faith in Me on the piano, and it was like his version of it, and I really, really liked it. So maybe I'll hit him up and we'll do a piano version. No worries, Realm. Hope you're doing good, Realm, as well. And thanks for jumping on. I've also, I don't know if anyone's clocked onto this, but I always thought I was a black and white colour kind of guy. And I've realised that I seem to have a weird tendency to go for like tan brown. Like I've just realised, so that bag over there, that's my like filming bag. It's got my masks in there, it's got my little lights, my camera stuff. I've realised that, and my chair, and even my really old battered headphones all have this little tan colour. Maybe tan's my favourite colour. I don't think it was, but black, white and tan, we'll go with that. Well, thanks, Barracuda. I really appreciate that. No, Tarek, I film on my own for about 90% of the time, and then I have a couple of friends that I might drag out with me if I need them to move the camera. But to be honest, a lot of the time I film. It's just my phone on a stand. No worries, Ghost. Have a good sleep, man. Oh, yes, that's my... Who did I get that from? It's my Machine 56 jacket. I really like that outfit. I really like that jacket. Yeah, Tarek, honestly, it's just me. There is no team in Open Bounders, okay? It is just me. I am one single person. There's no, I have, don't explain, like I have a friend slash manager who helps me out, but it's not help me out as in, you know, doing the content or doing the posts or setting everything up. It's all me. The production's me, the photos that you see when they're edited are me. The photos that look like they're in a studio, that's taken by a friend of mine. And then obviously like she'll help me out with that. But the majority of stuff is just me. How do I recognise I'm on the frame with no cameraman? So Fatima, what I do is I will put the camera in a position, I'll press record, I'll go be where I want to be, and I'll have to come back and check. And I have to do this over and over again. Yeah, if you've ever wondered, by the way, in the videos that I make, why I am usually sat or in one place, this is why. It's because there's no one there to move the camera. So I have to stay in one place. Just in case anyone was ever curious about that. I have to stay in the one place when I'm doing the filming, so that's why it is the way it is. Yeah, and the Barracuda, honestly, it's not so much the phone, like the phones nowadays, you can film great with them, it's more lighting, if anything. Lighting makes a huge difference. And as long as there's enough light, the image will be fine. The pages, well, I filmed on this wall a couple of videos. A lot of it is filmed outside or downstairs. Most of it's in this house. This is my home. A lot of it's in this house or nearby places that I can find. And Barracuda, yeah, I know. I know you can get those little things you clip onto the back of your phone and you can see what it's filming. But one, a lot of the time I'm too far away to see it properly. And two, depending on what mask I'm wearing, I might not see it anyway. it's why I said 90% of the content I film I do alone, because the other 10% I have someone come with me, like close friend. I have someone come with me, pretty much just to tell me that I'm in frame, which is crazy, and you know, keep me company. It is, yeah, it's pretty chaotic trying to film by yourself. Uh, so yeah, Tarek, there's no studio film, you see. But now, yeah, yeah, this is the mask I'll wear when I do these streams, because I can see what you guys are saying. This is fine. I can see, guys. I can see. Don't worry. It's the other ones, the other masks. Limited vision, you'd say. I need to find someone to make me a mask. That's what I need. Does anyone remember that guy? He was on TikTok. I don't know what his name was. Okay, and I remember seeing him about 6 months ago. And the dude had this huge... It was like this huge pyramid, super shiny mask. Like, it was just this... It was huge. It was like this big. Sort of like that. It was a huge pyramid. And it had a little face that kind of glue up on it with LEDs. I want to know where he got that mask. Yes, the cloth masks. Although Barracuda, there's some new masks that I have now. Still can't see out of them. Tarek, if I could make it myself, I would. I would. I think I've reached the peak of, you know, things that I can do on my own. But making my own masks, it might be a little bit beyond me for the moment. Is that better for you, Fatima? Fatima, are you watching me on the street? So yeah, I'm not going to be on stream forever. Probably 5 o'clock to me. 5 o'clock-ish is when I'm probably going to hop off. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. I might stay on for a bit longer. Maybe I'll have a little break and I'll come back. But I'll stay on for a bit and then we'll jump on some games in a little bit later. Do I have a time for later? Honestly, I don't. I'm really bad with sticking to a time that I think I'm going to do something. But it will be... What time is it now? 4:25. So, if I am able to come on later, it's going to be in about 4 hours, I would say. 4 or 5 hours. Depends how long I'm on here for now. No, that's cool, so I failed a lot, don't worry. And alright, Blood Knight, if I figure out what kind of thing I want, I'll send it you. Oh, Barracuda, no, if I stop streaming, my Wi-Fi's dead. But if I stop for, you know, a week, probably I'm writing. I'll be writing. No, that Tarek, it's fine, man. That's why I jumped on now. I jumped on now because I know when I come on later, a lot of people might not be on. Right, guys, you wait there. I need to get a bottle of water, so I did, Kathy. Look at that. I've just said it. I just said I need to get a bottle of water. Then you popped up about having a bottle of water. Wait there. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. I just need to get a drink because I'm very thirsty. Okay, 2 minutes, guys. I'll be back.
Work. Work.
Okay, I'm here. Happy? You happy? This will all be gone soon. No worries, Echo. Thanks for jumping on, man. And Barracuda, the merch. So don't worry. Like, if you don't have to buy it. It's there. That merch, I would love. I am trying to make, so the t-shirts and hoodies and everything that I've got, as this grows, I will be able to sort of produce them myself and lower their price. To give you guys an idea, like, I'm very honest about this stuff, but if you buy a t-shirt or if you buy something like that, I only make, I can make like £2. When you buy a t-shirt, I get £2. That's it. Okay, like, it's not crazy. It's there for people who want it because of what it represents. But I am hoping to try and find someone to make that stuff for me so that I can lower the cost of it. But that's the future. Okay, that's in the future. As this grows and I get access to a little bit more stuff, I will be able to do that. So Fela, I'm honestly, when I can't believe I missed it last night, but when you did what you did, I don't know if you want me to tell them, but when you did what you did, I was shocked. I was like, no way. It helps massively. I am, like, to me, I'm still a small independent artist. So take that statement and understand that what you did helps hugely. There's so many things that I need to get. Like, I need a microphone because the microphone that I use for my songs is actually starting to die. So you are helping more than you know. I really, I can't even stress to you that I really appreciate it. So thank you, man. Yes, Kathy, I am working on hydration, don't worry. I feel like I drink a lot. I feel like I drink loads of water throughout the day. But I guess because it is super toasty outside, maybe I need a bigger bottle. Maybe this bottle isn't big enough and it does need to be bigger. The one thing that I will have control over, by the way, Barracuda, is the rings. So this is something I've started to produce, which is these rings. Come on, camera. Focus. Focus on the ring, not on me. Look at the ring. No. At the ring. Oh, okay, right. The camera's against me, but it's in most of my photos, okay, this ring. It's in most of my photos. And this is something that I am making. This is my own thing. It's taken a long time to do. A really long time to do. Like 8-9 months to be precise. But we're almost there. It's almost at the last bit. That is something I do have control over. And like the pricing for the rings, I actually asked everyone what they would want to pay for the ring, so it's based on what they said. Cover myself. Okay, alright. Fatima, I don't think this is gonna work. Come on. Look at the ring camera. How close do I need to be? Oh, did I do it? I think I did it. There we go, look, it spins. Okay, cool. It's a spinny ring. And yeah, I fiddle with this quite a lot. That's one of the rings I'm gonna make. I'm hoping to make quite a few others. I want to make earrings. I want to make like a necklace with it on as well. But that's for the Sancta Victa stuff, which some of you know about, some of you don't know about. As it progresses, I'll talk about that a bit more. It's so fidgety. I can't stop. Like I catch myself throughout the day when I'm wearing it. Like I will constantly be spinning it. And there's times when I'm not wearing these rings. I feel really weird if I'm not wearing my rings. Like if I go out in public and I don't wear these rings, I feel very incomplete. It's weird. But I fidget with this ring a lot. Have I ever bought a shoe with a hole? You know, I saw you say that message and I missed it earlier. And I feel like there was a punchline. But no, I can't say... Wait, no, I have. That's a lie. Hold on. No, I have. Right, wait there. Wait there. I have bought a shoe with holes. Just wait there. Wait there. I'll show you. Right. I'm going to go get it. Okay. You said, have I ever bought a shoe with holes? Barracuda, look. I know you're trying to tell a joke, but I'll show you. Look, this is one of my trainers with holes. It's full of it. It's just holes everywhere. So yeah, that's how I wear it. Yeah, no, I wear. You guys can't see it, but I wear earrings. So it'd be cool to have an earring for myself as well. Oh, that was risky. No, I'm hoping to get like earrings done and necklace and rings, and then make my own clothing rather than, because I have to go through like a supplier to get the merch done, and I can't do anything on the price because it only makes me like £2. It's nothing. Never thought I'd show my shoe on stream. What a weird day. Have I ever bought shoes made of fabric? I mean, like, is this a joke? I'm so confused here. Isn't most shoes made of fabric? Right, if I say no, I haven't bought shoes made out of fabric, what are you gonna say? What's the... Go on, hit me with the punchline, just do it. I'm ready. To be fair, Blood Knight, when I came around the corner, like I've got like a little desk here in front of me. I came around the corner and my mask was up and I almost forgot to pull it down. I need to remember. I need to remember to keep this down. It's very pointy. Shoes made of fabric. Do I have any? You're making me think now if I've got any. I mean, they're kind of all fabric, right? Aren't they? Is it not all fabric? I guess you got like leather shoes, but no, most of my shoes are fabric. Surely. You're confusing me here. See, reverse gets it. Yeah, everything's kind of fabric, right? And Tarek, I'm a very forgetful person. Okay. Sometimes I forget that I need to pull the mask down. This is the most intense discussion about shoes. Yeah. To be fair, Tarek, no, I feel that I have awful memory. It's so bad. But I've always had bad memory. It's not a bad thing though. It's like everything. Like, all right. So if I watch a movie, I and then you ask me about 2 weeks later or a week later what that movie was about, I probably couldn't tell you, but I could tell you that I enjoyed the movie or I didn't like it. But it's great because then I can rewatch the movie again, not knowing what's going to happen in the movie, which is awesome. I can't. Surely 3D printed shoes can't be comfortable, right? Yeah, Kathy. Everyone won't say anything about it, and then all of a sudden one day I'll be on Reddit, and there'll just be a picture of my face. Is this Open Boundaries? And it's my face, and I'm like, oh god. And then I'll go make like 1,000 fake accounts and just be like, nah, that's not him. No, it doesn't look the same. Yeah. I always had this crazy idea that of doing sort of like a sub-only live where I wasn't wearing the mask, but I'm not quite brave enough to be doing that yet. A bunch of photos of my feet to make me shoes. Barracuda, how do I know they're not going to sell my feet pics? Because that's the thing. What if it's like, it's not an OB face reveal, it's an Open Boundaries foot reveal? What if that goes all over the internet? I don't know if I can do that. I don't want to send anyone feet pics. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine it if my reveal wasn't my face, it was foot pics? Because Barracuda tells me to get shoes custom made, and it says Open Boundaries on the order, and the guy who works there goes, I'm gonna sell his foot pics. That'd be wild. It is. I get it. Yeah, it is free publicity, but I don't think I want that publicity. That's not what I want. Oh, I had an itch. Yeah, this is Tarek. The one that's currently playing is. This is like a fully produced, fully finished song just without vocals. And I remember listening to it and I was like, this would make great game music. Not so much a song, but yeah, they're all my songs that you hear in the background that didn't make the cut. They either didn't make the cut or they are early versions of a song that I have released. I liked it too. I like it too. Ghost Runner Games. No, I've not played them yet. I think I did play one of them, but I never really got into Ghost Runner. This is so difficult to do. Oh, okay. The protagonist looks similar to my poster pictures. Well, look, I was playing Splitgate, and I was saying to some of the guys I game with, I was like, maybe I should contact the devs of Splitgate and put me in the game. That'd be cool. That's one of my dreams as well, is to be an avatar in a game. I'd quite like that. I would obviously always, like if I was playing that game, I'd obviously always pick that character. But I'd quite like to do that. Yeah, Blood Knight, exactly. Like it's backing music. Like I said, on the Discord, I think I probably will look at once. I need to get a few more songs onto it because I just want it a bit longer. But I probably will release the backing track that I use for streams, so that others who want to do this stuff have something to put. Because if you didn't know, when you do streams or anything like that, it flags up if you use someone else's song, so it can cause issues for people who are new to this. Thank you for following, Mazza Van Grace. I really appreciate that. I think you're new here, aren't you? I don't think I've seen your name before. Hey Jara. And no worries, man. Thank you for coming on. I'm trying to figure out how, because there's so many people on YouTube, and I'm just trying to figure out how on earth I can get them all here. Because I am convinced a lot of them haven't realised that I'm doing these lives yet. So it would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool to chat with everyone. But I'm glad you guys are here. This would have been very awkward otherwise. And I hope things are going well for you as well, Jara. Barracuda, I think, like I said, the game I'm currently into is, I'm playing the Altars. It's really good. That's what I'm currently into. And Splitgate. And oh my god, what's the other game? Rematch. That's probably what I'll be on tonight, streaming. Not in a mask. I won't be on cam. I've accepted I can't play games wearing this mask because I'm awful. I'm so bad with it on. No worries, Mads. And thank you for the nice words, man. I appreciate that. Is it my first experience? I am not going to answer that because I don't want to give anything away. So you can decide that one, Fatima. But I will not tell you whether or not it is my first. I will tell you that I've been doing music since I was a little kid. Like not really, I don't mean like releasing songs or anything. Like I wasn't 7 years old releasing a song, but I did start my life of music when I was about 7 years old. So when my mum bought me a little piano. Well, it's not little, it was a huge, I don't get me wrong, it was a huge piano, it was huge. When I say piano, it was a keyboard, like those old electronic keyboards. And yeah, I've been doing music all my life. I'm convinced my dad is my biggest fan now. He likes the dancey songs. Sears, I haven't announced on YouTube that I have a Discord, but in the chat there is a bot, just letting people know that there is one. This is the thing, I want to keep my you know, YouTube and Instagram and everything, I want to keep this more for the content, like the messages and the music. Cause that's first and foremost what I am as an artist, and I always will be. The stream is just some way for me to talk to you guys on a more personal level, and I don't want to start clouding up all the messages with, hey, I'm on stream. I don't want to do that. It doesn't. It feels very disingenuous for me to do it, and I don't want to. But it's in the Discord. It's on here. I occasionally do it. I think if it's the ones where I'm going on cam, like this, I probably will announce them because this is our chance to talk. But if I'm just going to be playing games, that's for the people who want it, who just want to chill in the evenings. Do I have an overview of what gets more views? Socials are really weird, so it can be. It's really hard to say. Like some bits of content get a lot of views. Some of the songs get a lot of streams. Socials can be quite disheartening at times because, how do I explain it? You can spend days making. I mean, I spend like when I post one of those chapter pages, it is roughly about 4 to 5 days of like creation to make that, because I have to make the music, write the lyric, write the message itself, film it and edit it. Socials can be quite disheartening when not many people see it, and I know it. And the worst part is when it's not that people didn't want to see it. It's that sometimes I get comments on TikTok and it's like, I can't believe I haven't seen you for over a year, and I'm sat there like, I've been here, posting. But algorithms are algorithms. You can't. It is what it is. But it will find who it needs to find. The views are irrelevant. The streams are irrelevant. It's there for who needs it. Jacksepticeye doesn't like Mr. Beast either. Why doesn't he like... Oh. You just answered your own question. I was wondering why. Yeah, see, I liked Mr. Beast. And sometimes I do get that feeling from him, because he does a lot of good. But then sometimes you get this feeling like, has he sort of gone over the edge, and now it's just about the money and the views? But then also, I'm kind of, there's that channel on YouTube called like The Diary of a CEO, and there's a guy interviewing Mr. Beast, and I was starting to watch that the other day. I only got like 5 minutes into it, but it's like an hour and a half long, so I need to watch that. Maybe I'll watch that tonight, but I want to watch that. Good night, of course, I'd happily do it. Weirdly enough, Good night, when I said earlier that I'm going to be... I'll give you one clue as to who I'm going to be making a song with next. Basically, this person, some of his songs ended up in the game Cyberpunk. And, like, I listen to his music, it's really cool stuff. I really like it. But they made songs that ended up in the Cyberpunk games. Oh, Barracuda! I really hope they were real. I have a real ick when, you know, when people do good deeds for views. I have a real ick about that. It's like, bro, you shouldn't be doing good deeds just for views. You should be doing good deeds for the sake of humanity, not just for views online. You know? But hey ho, some people will do it for that stuff. I've always had this fear that someone one day is going to, you know how we have deep fakes and AI, I always have this fear that someone one day is going to deepfake me. I'm hoping they can't though, because I wear a mask, which I think is a saving grace at the moment. AI can copy faces. I don't think it's going to copy a mask very well. I think. I like to hope it doesn't yet. Maybe I'll get to maybe I'll get to playing Ghost Runner. Wasn't there a there's more than one, isn't there, Barracuda? I'm sure there's more than one. I do know who Boy with Luke is, yeah. Boy with Luke, sorry. Another masked singer. But go for it, Ethan. Why do you ask? I used to watch his videos all the time. Really cool guy. Thanks for subscribing, Blocking Lion 123. No, Ethan, I found like Boy with Ook. I don't know, man, it was like a year ago, 2 years ago. I really liked him. I need to get a straw for this, so that I can just, because it's awkward to drink that. Yeah, I agree, Kathy. AI is getting crazy. I remember there was a YouTuber who basically, I was watching his video the other day, and he cloned his voice. He cloned his voice, he cloned his face, he cloned his like mannerisms and stuff. And he sent a video of himself saying he was going to stop doing YouTube to all his friends, like his other content creator friends, and most of them didn't realize it was AI. I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe from it for a while. So it's kind of on that. It's what happened to Dream is kind of one reason why I don't think I'll ever do a face reveal anytime soon. But more importantly, I don't stick to one mask because I don't want the mask to be what you know me for either. It's there to hide me so that you don't, like who I am doesn't influence what I am saying. But it's also why I have different masks, because I don't want the mask I wear to be how you identify me. Don't worry. As I am able to, I'm gonna hopefully have lots and lots of masks, and you'll never ever be able to go, that one is Open Boundaries. Hopefully, that's the plan. Maybe I'll do a face reveal when I'm 100 years old and none of it matters anymore. A grand reveal at 100 years old. Can you imagine if I was 100 years old tomorrow and I just took my mask off? I'm not, but can you imagine? Yeah, I felt bad for Dream. It happened with Sleep Token as well, didn't it? Where someone leaked photos. I think it was Sleep Token. Someone leaked photos of how he looked. which sucks. It sucks, but that's how some people are in this world. I doubt anyone. I doubt anyone who follows what I do or is in the Discord or anything like that would ever do it if I ever showed my face. But it's the outside world, I guess. Right, I need a drink.
To continue, I need access to your Spotify account.
This is my elaborate scream. My elaborate way of drinking water, and I feel, Kathy, I'm gonna have to get a straw somehow because it's an awful way to do it. That was my, Tarek, that was my phone, okay? I don't know what it was doing, but for some reason, this whole Google Gemini thing is awful, and I'm not even saying anything to do with it, and it picks it up and tells me if I want to do something. Like, no. I don't know how it picked it up. Hydration. Ah. Maybe I am 100, Jera. Who knows? Sickest gamer around though for 100. That'd be cool. Kathy, I feel like you're my stream mum, making sure that I'm always hydrated. I hope you're proud of me. I had some water. My thirst is quenched. Don't worry. And yeah, Kathy, I think I'd like to be 100. Like, I know people fear it because of, I guess you become a bit, well, when you're 100, you know, you're not quite as life as when you're in your youth. But there's like people, I'm sure it was Indonesia, there was some guy who was like 120 and he was still quite healthy and active because of what he ate. I try and look after myself with food and, you know, health and fitness, although I haven't been gym. I've been a bad boy with gym lately, so I need to get going. I need to go back to that. But I do try and look after myself. I know, Barracuda, I know. Look, I'll show you. The mask really does cover up my voice a little bit in this, which is a bit annoying, but if I do this. So if I'm not wearing the mask, Barracuda, it's a lot clearer. I am still trying to figure out a way to get this voice so you hear it like this rather than how it sounds when I'm wearing the mask. Otherwise it has to be like this. How much can I lift this up? There we go. Maybe I just hold it like this the whole time so the voice is nice and clear. All it takes is one slip up. That's it. Yeah, it's the mask. That's all it is. Weirdly enough, Barracuda, if I wear another mask, one of my other masks, you will hear me very clearly, but then I can't see anything. I did think about that. I did try that, and look. I have where is it? I have this tiny little mask. A little mask. I bought this. It's Lavier mics, I think they're called. It's like a little tiny one of these. But I did put this into my mask and try to talk that way, and it is just, there's a lot of banging, a lot of muffliness. So unfortunately, I can't. You have to accept me as I am for now. But on the later streams, the gaming streams, it's a lot clearer because I'm not wearing a mask. What if I got one of those performance? Yeah, no, that's like Britney Spears kind of style mics. Yeah, the ones from the ears to the mouth. Yeah, I have been thinking about that, Jara. I have been. I did think about maybe making a giant hole here so that you can hear it a lot better. But future, that's the future. We'll get to the future will come, and this will all be, I'll have a camera, I'll have a mask with a built-in microphone. That'd be cool. Thanks, Jara. Last night when I was playing the altars, like, my window is there, okay, and sometimes when I game, I will be facing this way because I have like my TV's right. You can't see it, but there's a TV like here on this wall, um, and I was sat there, and I got so into the altars that when I turned around, bear in mind I started at like night. I turned around and realised that it was starting to become daylight outside, and I thought I should probably go to bed. It's dangerous, that game. It's dangerous. Barracuda, I had this like, I have I always wanted to do something for people who like have been here from the start, because it'd be so cool. Like the OG OBs, it'd be great. I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do for it yet, but there are a lot of the names, like when people pop up in chat and stuff, I kind of recognize a lot of the names from a long time ago. I'm talking like a year ago, 2 years ago as well. Hey Lazy Taco, I'm good, man. How are you? Is this your first time on the stream, Lazy? Also, I really like the name Lazy Taco. I feel like tacos are already lazy because, you know, they're tacos. They don't really move, so they're kind of lazy. Oh, awesome. Okay, well, Taco, this is I don't know if you know me from my music or if you've just found me here on stream, on Twitch, but I am kind of just saying hi to everyone because I don't normally. That sounds, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't normally come onto streams and be on cam. It's normally faceless because I can't game with a mask on. But if you've got any questions, and if you do know me from my music or my content and you want to ask it, this is the time. This is the time to ask it. Being kind of blind or heard, that's the question. Yeah, Fatima, I know. It's either you guys can hear me really well or you can't see me. Until I get a Britney Spears style mask, a little headset, come around here. And yeah, to be fair, Barracuda, it's kind of like with the TikTok videos. There's so thank you, Taco. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. One of us, yeah. He's what they're one of us, yeah. So, what was I going to say to you? I've completely forgot. Yeah, so like people who follow me for the content, so it wasn't always the chapters, right? So it wasn't. A lot of people might know me because I make chapters for each song, but then before, like if you go onto TikTok, I've tried to put them all into little playlists. There's like playlists for each one. Um, but before I released my first song, Masks, I it wasn't just chapters. It was I actually talked about lots of different subjects, um, and they all had their own little videos. So I've always been curious if people have known me from then, like from that far back, or if it's just from the songs. Because that kind of told me like, right, these people have been here really from the start, right from when I started this, or these people have been here from when I started making music and releasing the music side of it. Yes, Jara, I did, much to my parents' like dismay. Just like any parent, I guess. Most parents, if you the kid says they want to be a musician, most parents are like, when you're young, it's a dream to do it. It still is a dream for me, but I've always wanted to be a musician. I cannot imagine doing anything else with my life, and I hope that I don't have to do anything else. Like, I hope that I can make something of this. I hope that what I do reaches everybody and I become able to just do this forever until I'm 100 and then I do a big face reveal at 100 years old. And Barracuda, yeah, it'd be great to have both, to be fair. My favourite song, Taco. Oh, someone asked me this the other day. My kind of go-to is Masks, because of what it meant for me. Masks is like, was it the best produced song I did? Maybe, maybe not. Are there better produced? Like, Masks to me was the start of this. It was the start of me going from, just the content to actually having my music out there. The crazy part is I never thought people. I didn't think people were gonna connect with the songs that I did as much as people have, because a lot of it was a lot more dancey. It was like a lot of the songs are dance music, and I thought, are they gonna like it? And then kind of I was like, you know what, screw it. The song is for me. I make the song for me first and foremost. It's like it's my expression, it's my release, it's my therapy. I will make the song for me. People will like whatever they like. And I'm glad that I listened to that voice in my head back then. So that Masks is kind of symbolic for me because it defines the start of me putting something out there and the world reciprocating so much love for it, which is great. Kind of was like a debut, yeah. Masks. It took so long to write that song because I was very nervous about. I was very nervous about Masks because it's the first song, and obviously people just knew me for the content before then. I wouldn't say I'm big time Barracuda. I feel small time. I feel like I'm reaching the right people. I wish TikTok would. I don't know what it is about TikTok and Instagram, but it's like I'm trying to post these messages out so it reaches people who need it, and unfortunately, I get comments of people saying like the old messages saying like, "How come I never see your videos anymore?" It's a shame because they do get posted, and just people just don't see them. But that's the world of algorithms. As long as people find it from somewhere, or it could be a song or anything, it's why I'm trying. It's kind of like why I'm trying to be everywhere. My friend said to me once that everyone's life starts at different times, and I fully believe that. Like, maybe one day I'll tell my full story of music. Not yet, but maybe one day. But I have been doing music since I was a kid, and everyone's life will start. This goes for everyone listening as well. Like, everyone's life starts at a different time. Whether you're 18, whether you're 25, whether you're 30, whether you're 50, whether you're 60. Just because what you want to do isn't happening yet, it doesn't mean it won't happen. I remember a conversation with someone on the train once. He was a producer slash manager, um, and I remember sitting. I remember going and making songs with him at one point, and then sort of a few years later, we saw each other on the train, and the one thing he said to me sort of stuck, and I will always remember it. And he said basically that you will get what you want in life because you haven't stopped trying to get it, which I think is very important. It's a case of people don't like these are don't get me wrong, there are industry plants, there are people who just seem to flip overnight and become successful, but a lot of artists, a lot of these people have spent years and years and years building up to that point, and then you'll be the people who say that, you know, I was there before, I was there in the come up. And I'd never remove this stuff. I wouldn't remove my old content. Like, let's say we get to that point, I would never remove my content. I'd never kind of take songs down or anything. Like, that's my story. I wouldn't do it. No worries, Tarek. Thanks for jumping on, man. Yeah, I'll be back on in a little bit as well. Yeah, Ethan. I find a lot of new artists on TikTok. A lot. There's so many sort of like bands and stuff who are just trying to get seen on there, and I find a lot of them on TikTok. TikTok has been really good. It's been really good for artists. And when I say artists, I don't just mean musicians or, you know, producers and stuff. It's been really good for artists, creative people in general, because creative people didn't really have the reach that they do now, or the audience they do now. I don't think I would be like. I don't think this would be what it is if I didn't post those videos on TikTok to start with. So it did help me massively. But it's nice. It's nice that creative people aren't being sort of sidelined all the time, or controlled by very greedy corporate people, which is nice. It's nice. And yeah, Taco. My music it'll spread to the people that it needs to spread. It's up to you. It's like I'm. The more you guys engage with what I do, the more you guys stream, the more you guys jump on things like this, the more you share the music, the more people it's going to reach. Sadly, that's the way of algorithms. But every time you guys jump on the stream, I mean, like last night, I think there was like 4 people watching, and I was having a great time. It was nice to just chill and talk to people. What do you want to, Fatima? What do you want to know about it? And Jera, am I spiritual? Yes, I would say I am. Yeah. Whether I am of faith or believe in certain religions, I won't say. Do I believe in spirituality and sort of human energies and universe-related things? Yes. Don't know. Don't worry. I'm not gonna. I won't ever say if I'm part of the faith or not. Whether I am agnostic or atheistic, no one will know. Yeah, Fatima, you asked me what you want about Annie. Are you okay? Lazy. I can't say. I can't say whether I am. Again, it's that principle. There are things that I can answer. There are things that I can't answer. I need my own ethos is to be as indifferent as possible. Not indifferent as yeah. I guess indifferent is that the word? Relate. We'll just go with relatable. And if I answer questions about things that are specific, I can't. I've noticed this Barracuda. I've noticed a lot of people interpret the songs slightly different to how I write them, which is cool. I know how I write them. I know the intention behind the song when I write it. Um, but I love when people interpret the songs differently. Like I normally, when I post a song, I normally ask like, "What did this mean to you?" Because I like to know how people relate to it. Because I know how I relate to it. So it's nice to see how others relate to them as well. Thanks, Fatima. I try to be like open boundaries. The actual the term, the meaning of the name is that when I say my boundaries are always open, it is a reflection of who I want to be perceived as. I don't want to like don't get me wrong, excluding the mask and certain identifiers about myself. I want to be as open with people as I possibly can. Hence why I have pretty much wore my heart on my sleeve in every bit of content and song that I write. And it's also why I won't write something. Like if someone asks me to write a song about something, I won't, because unless I feel that way or I've experienced it, I can't be genuine about it. And yeah, Barracuda, it's why I say my name is Open Boundaries and my boundaries will always remain open. Because it's a message to myself to always remain open. There is no barrier in exploring and showing my emotions. Now, if I was called closed boundaries, this would be a whole different thing. But does anyone okay, all right. Here's a question for you. Does anyone know what my logo is? Has anyone seen my logo? Do you know the logo? Let me. Here you are. Just in case. Just in case. I'm gonna. This is so awkward to do with the mask on, guys, but I'm going to try. I'm going to show you this logo, and I'm just curious to know if people know what it represents. I don't think I've told anyone this, but I'm gonna show you the logo, and I just want to know if you. Oh god, it's so big. Look at it, it's floating around. Okay, you see this? I'm just checking you can see it. Yeah, it's on there. Cool. Look at that. Right. So, does anyone here know what the logo is about? Because I'll tell you. I'll tell you. No worries, Jared. Thank you for jumping off. So, that's an integration. Okay. Have your guesses. Have your guesses. And I will tell you what it's about. Okay. I'm reading what you're saying. Barracuda, I tried to turn my head sideways. I see what you mean by hood is bigger. Yeah, Fatima, so before I explain what the logo is about, um, the song Annie Are You Okay, I lost one of my friends quite some time ago, and it was sort of an ode to them because it was, you know, it's that idea that when someone isn't okay, they don't tell people, and that's pretty much what the song is about. That's a very short version. But yes, it was about losing someone special. Okay, so the kind of two people who pretty much, right, you kind of got what the logo is. In terms of what it's about, I'll explain it, okay? We're going big screen for this. Where's my big screen? Oh no. There we are, big screen. Okay. Right. So, this thing here, kind of cool that I can just fly it about. Alright, I'm gonna try and point to this. So you can kind of see, oh, why can't my hand be over? I keep trying to grab my hand over and I can't. There's like a line, a circle that goes around the outside of it. Okay, so Jera, you are right, it is an O and a B. The outside is an O, and that inside bit is a B, kind of. The idea of this is that the outside circle represents the confines, and it's what's inside the inner circle. I think I've said this once on the like a radio interview, but I'll tell you guys. There's like an outside circle, and within that circle is the inner circle, and the inner circle is represented by the three triangles. The three triangles is the music. Sorry, me. Like either way, top or bottom, it's me, the fans, the music, and it's all connected by the hands. And we are that inner circle. We are all within that inner circle, and then it's a circle with a B in the middle of it. That was the idea behind that logo. It was me, So me, the music, messages, content, like the meaning behind it, and you guys, all connected. Now you know. Now you guys know. Okay, goodbye flying logo. The other part. Goodbye you. Cool. So the other thing as well, I'll let you in a bit of a secret. The logo is an ode to something in my past as well, but I can't say what it is because it gives a clue as to who I am. Yes, Barracuda. You are correct. We are all within that circle of people where we express ourselves freely and we're all connected to the same thing. And it looks like an O and a B. I put a lot of thought into that logo. A lot. Thanks, Sindri. Thanks, Barracuda. I appreciate it. And you, Taco. Thank you guys for all being here. It's a Saturday. And we're all just sat here watching me waffle on. I do enjoy waffling on, to be fair. Okay, I might have... Should we have 5 minutes? I feel like I just need 5 minutes just to chill for a moment. And then I can come back. Don't go anywhere, okay? What time is it? What are we on? 5:30. Okay, cool. Right, guys. We're going to have 5 minutes, okay? I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to get a little snack. I need sustenance. And then I'll come back on. I'd love that Safela lot. I'd love that. Hell, I want to get it tattooed myself. I mean, like, I used when I was a kid, right? I was in bands and like your school bands and stuff. I've always wanted to just get the names of things tattooed. When I come back, I'll tell you guys my idea for a tattoo that I've always had. I've not done it, but I've always wanted to do it. Okay, give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, you guys stay here. No one go anywhere, and I'll see you in a moment.
I've been running so long, and I've been living so wrong. Been rolling the dice and playing with my life, not thinking twice. What if I, what everyone? What if I, what everyone? Let it get
Okay, I'm back. Hello, everyone. Let's see what you were saying. Yeah, Fatima. The logo is made by myself. So yeah, I designed it all. I spent about a week putting it together because I kept making different versions of it and I wasn't quite sure. Like it had to represent something to me. I didn't just want it to look like itself. It had to mean something. And now it does. I'm back, Ethan. I'm back. I will be hopping off stream, guys, in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes though. I have to attend to live, and then I should be back on later. The stream that I'm going to do later, I won't be on cam, so you'll hear me a lot clearer. Hey, Cognita. Thank you so much, man. Is this your first time? This is your first time here, isn't it? On the stream. I don't think I've seen your name before. If I have, I'm sorry. But I appreciate it. No, if you want to know, Barracuda, I have to, like, do my washing. Like, I'm a normal person. I have washing. I need to go feed my dogs before I have dogs, if people didn't realise this. I have a little Frenchie and a Doberman. So I need to go feed them and give them some love. And then I'll be back on properly later. I should be back on, hopefully. Oh, awesome, Cognita. Yeah, so, okay, Cognita, I'll tell you what I'm doing, so you know as well. Basically, I've come to realise that people only sort of see me through the music and the messages and the content that I make, and I wanted a way to connect with people a bit more on a personal level. So, here I am, connecting with people, hopefully. But thank you for like listening to the songs. Thank you for watching the videos and streaming the music and just backing what I do. I really appreciate it. I also need to write some of the pages for chapter 11 because I like the chapters that I'm doing. I'm trying to get them into audiobook form as well, so if you want to listen to just the messages, you can do. It's a little bit awkward production wise because I have to change how I actually produce the song, well, the messages, so that it's more like, they have rules and stuff, and I have to change it to match that. So I am trying to get all the old chapters on as well. It takes a little bit longer because of this, but I'm also trying to do I'm trying to get to 10 pages for chapter 11. So I need to write some more of that and hopefully get that out to you guys as soon as I can. And awesome, good. I'm glad, Cognisa. This is the goal. This is what I hope to do. are you from? I asked this question earlier, Cognisa, but I'm curious as to where everyone is from because I kind of realised that I reach people from everywhere, which is awesome, and I love it. It's also very awkward to figure out when I'm going to stream, so I've been writing down what countries people are from because I need to figure out the best possible time to do it so that, you know, it's not too late for certain people, it's not too early for certain people. Germany? I don't think I wrote that one. Let me have a look. No, I haven't. Germany. So far we've got India, Canada, Australia, USA, Netherlands, and Germany, and UK. Oh, you're UK as well. Awesome. That's two. I think that's two people so far that said they're from the UK. And yeah, I feel like everyone is heat wave stricken. It's meant to be the hottest week where I am now. It's very hot. COD Zombies. I've played COD Zombies a bit, but I've never really. I'm not massively into it. I love first-person shooter games. I'm just not massively into the zombies, sadly. But yeah, if you are going to be here later, oh, my pillow. If you want to jump on later with me, I will be on. Probably, I'll be on later on a gaming stream because I am an avid gamer and I love gaming. Not as much as I love music and doing what I do, but it's my evening escape is to game with the friends. See, I don't have an AC. I have a fan here, Maze. I have my wonderful best friend right here next to me. Alright, Blood Knight, thank you for jumping on, man. See you soon. Hi, Piper. And thanks, Cognisa. I mean, that's what I try to do with it. I never thought it'd be where it is. I write the songs I write because it's what I want to write, and it's my self-expression of myself, and it's just cool that people like it too. Well, it's because Farsma, what you can't see is that I'm wearing shorts and there's a fan on me. The mask doesn't make it hot. The mask isn't hot. As long as that fan's on, I'm okay. I'm all good. Don't worry about me. Piper and Cognisa, because I think your first time here. If you don't know, we have a Discord. Like some people who follow what I do really help me out with this. Massively helped me out with this, and they've helped me set up a Discord, and the mods in there have been amazing. Like it wouldn't be what it is without them, and it's a nice place to just meet like-minded people. So if you want to jump into the Discord, it's where if you like updates for when I go live, or if I post something, or if a song's dropping or anything like that, or even just behind the scenes stuff, like I talk about what I'm doing in there as well. If you're interested in that, join the Discord and you'll have all of that. Yeah, tell us it is. Tell them. Yeah, I'm a little envious, Barracuda, that it's cooled down for you in India. Oh, how I wish it would cool down over here. Maybe I need to find summer outfits. Because wearing all black in this heat does not bode well. Yeah, it's great. Like I don't know what it is about this country that I'm in, but it's like a muggy kind of heat. Like it's a really like a wet heat. I don't know how to explain it, but I've been to Jordan before in the Middle East, and I went to Petra, one of the wonders of the world, and that was hot. Like whatever you guys are in now, if you think it's hot, that was hot. It was insane. Um, but it wasn't a bad heat. Like you kind of got used to it. This is the worst. This is like a horrible heat. Humidity. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, guys. I am going to be jumping off. And I will be back on later. I want to buy merch, but I don't have a credit card. I'm not really sure what to suggest Lazy Taco. I don't think there's like a cash way to do it. Yeah, this is changes. This is changes in the background. I was trying to hear what it was then. It's like an early version of it. I'm gonna jump off, guys. I will be back on later. It's been cool seeing everyone here. And yeah, by all means, listen to the new releases. And then, like I said, this backing track that's playing in the background, once I've got it to a point, I will actually drop it in the Discord so that anyone who does stream, anyone who does want to make content can use it. There's no issues with using it. And thank you everyone for being on with me for the past, 2 hours. Okay. Guys, remember, join the Discord if you want to. Don't have to, but it's there if you want to join it. And thank you everyone for watching what I do, watching the songs, watching the videos, and commenting. I genuinely read everything. Like when it gets really late in the night, I will sit there and just open up everything and read it all. And I know if I don't, this is also another reason why I'm doing this, because I know I don't get back to all the comments and stuff because there's quite a lot. So this is my way of, doing that. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay? Thank you for jumping on. It's been awesome. And I'll see you soon.